damn Skittles. Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Kevin with Makael. Hopefully you guys are enjoying your weekend because it's Friday, April 24th. You know, it's probably like 65 degrees and it's chilly on this route because the sun has passed the house. So if we look kind of dark, my apologies. Huh? I'm not as big as Al, so don't compare me to him. He's bigger than me. He's trying to get to
letting them know where the damn sun went at.
I'm just saying. It's cumulus clouds. What else you want me to let them know?
Just let them know what the fuck we're gonna talk about.
So we ain't got no agenda today, okay? So everything that's going on in the Skorpion show today is freestyle.
You thought I couldn't freestyle on you, boo?
Okay.
Oh my god, I watched that video today.
Somebody posted it on my Facebook.
Yeah. I was laughing all over again, but I was like, I really felt bad. She said, how dare you say a motherfucking thing to me about me? I'm saying to this old lady, hey, you the same nigga that raped me. I said, ooh, how?
She didn't say rape me.
Yes, she did.
For real?
Watch the video.
Oh,
she said, you the same nigga that raped me.
I didn't even know she said that.
But you know she was crazy. So she didn't know what she was talking about. You the same nigga that raped me.
I thought she said you the same nigga from 30-something Street. I thought
yeah, she did say that, but
like
she said that after she said you the same nigga that raped me.
Well, I hope that girl in Atlanta is doing fine. Soldier Girl. Hope Soldier Girl is doing fine. And first, I want to say, y'all know how I do. You know, thank y'all for watching. Please click that thumbs up button right below this video. Some people ask, why do we say click the thumbs up button? I say click the thumbs up button because you help make our video most liked, and if you leave a comment and you rate at the same time, it will make our video come up on the most popular because it got people talking. So we want more people to see us, so we need you to do your part. You know, that's all. That's all. I ain't gonna say it no more on this video, but I will keep saying on the next videos and stuff. Thumbs up and comment and share our videos on Facebook, Twitter, and where else you share your videos at? Emails and everything. Now, Makael, you know I seen the video for Ride the other day. And you know, I want to know how you feel about the Ride video.
Oh, I like it. I like it. I actually like the song too. But you know, I was talking to one of my friends on the phone the other day who is actually a Ciara fan. And I found myself actually defending Ciara while he was actually, you know, I mean, he wasn't really criticizing her, but he was just saying what most people who aren't Ciara fans would say. Like, for instance, he said the Ride video reminds him of every other Ciara video that she's done, where it's just she's in a room dancing and she's dressed like a boy, and that's kind of what that Ride video gave me. It gave me like a boy, but in color.
I ain't never see a boy dance like that.
Well, no. I said she looks like dressed like that.
You want some more?
Yeah, I do. But the whole, I guess the point that he was trying to make was that video didn't really do anything as far as looking different. I mean, her dances, somebody said on Twitter today that they're tired of her doing the same dances.
I ain't see her doing the same dances.
I wouldn't say that she did the same dances, but I mean, she did do dances that look similar to other dances that she's done before.
That shit was hot and rotted.
No, you know, I liked the video. I didn't say I didn't like it. I liked the video. The one part of the video I didn't like was the part when she had the bathing suit on.
Oh, with the fur?
That didn't look right to me. And then she doesn't have a full body.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Like, her body was very... I mean, don't get me wrong, she has a nice body, but her body to me is too small to be in that type of bathing suit.
And mind you, I said it looked like something Trina could do, and Trina
Trina is like thicker, and it's like you would... Ciara's a small girl with a very nice body, but she's just not thick. And then with the fur and then that wig, it was like, it was giving me Brandy. Speaking of Brandy and her wigs, Brandy and her family were on Wendy Williams yesterday, and Wendy Williams called Brandy out about her wig. But unfortunately, I didn't get to see that part because when I turned to Wendy, they were already talking about the
sex tape and everything.
You know, which I don't like the way Brandy's mom came at Kim Kardashian, because Brandy's mom said, you know, I don't like the way people are trying to make Ray J to be the bad guy. She said, you don't see Ray J posing for Playgirl. First of all, what she said to me didn't make any kind of sense. First of all, your son was the one who released the sex tape. Kim didn't release the sex tape. Your son was the one who released it.
But she was saying that Kim did it.
No, Kim didn't do it. And for those of you that know what I'm talking about, and hopefully this interview is still on YouTube, I saw an interview. I think it was like early last year or late 2008. Ray J did this radio interview. I can't remember where he was, and it was like somebody was recording it with their camera. Ray J sat there and played about 5 voicemails that Kim Kardashian left him on his phone. She was cursing him out for releasing the video, and she was just saying how she thought it was coward of him for not returning her phone calls. And I said, this is a little boy. This isn't a grown man. This is a little boy. First of all, he's playing the voicemails and he's laughing and I mean, she's crying. And I'm thinking, like, why would you do this? Like, okay, that's something that y'all did in private, and clearly Kim didn't want the video to be released. So for all these people saying, oh, she just became famous off it, well, maybe she did, but it wasn't her intention to become famous. It wasn't her intention. He released it, and then in the end, she became more popular than he did.
Sure did.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's crazy because I guess God really worked in her favor because she didn't want the video to come out, but yet look where she is now. And look at him. People take him as a joke.
She posed in Playboy magazine.
Yeah, but you know what? Yeah, Sonja tried to diss her by doing that, and I said, so what if she did that? But then I'm also upset with Kim's mom as her manager, or as her mother, for advising her to do that. Like, why would you want your daughter to pose in that magazine?
Now, I ain't gonna sit here and say some things, but what about when Brandy lied about her being married? And y'all went along with the plan and stuff. That's all I'm gonna say. There's some other things I could say
y'all?
About Brandy. Remember how they was making it seem like Brandy and Robert Smith were married when they really weren't married? You know?
Well, we all know what that came from her getting pregnant.
Trying to be a wholesome family.
Yeah, well, I mean,
I'm just saying.
I mean,
but shout out to Brandy and Ray J.
It would have been nice. Well, I don't think Wendy would have went that far. Because clearly when Wendy brought up the Kim Kardashian, well, no, Wendy would have went that far. But you know what? I don't think Wendy was thinking about that. That's what I should have said. I don't think that was on her mind. Because when she brought up the Kim Kardashian thing, you could tell that the mom really didn't want to talk about it. And she said, hopefully this will be the last time. Girl, please.
It ain't gonna never be the last time.
No, it's not.
As long as Red J, man, that's all he's gonna bring up.
Yeah.
The sex tape.
He's 29, but he acts like he's 19.
I don't know.
You know, he acts like he's young. He acts like he's young. Yeah. He really does act like he's young.
Has some going to do, but I love the advice that his father gave him on Family Business on Sunday.
I didn't get to see it on Sunday, but you know what? Or did I? But I can't remember. Oh, I did see it.
About when you are in love and stuff.
Yeah. But you know what? You know what I don't like? I don't like the way Wendy acts to him. Well, actually, she acts the mom, so never mind. But I don't like the way he sat there and let his mom do all that talking when they were talking about the sex tape. He should have chimed in. And then did you see how he was sitting there with the hat cover on his face? And
see, I ain't watched the
like
whole
you're
interview.
a 30-year-old man. Like, why are you acting like a teenager?
I only seen the clip. I didn't watch it.
I don't understand. I don't understand him. I don't understand him. And I don't like the way people tried to throw Kim Kardashian. I don't like the way his mom tried to throw Kim Kardashian under the bus. Like, your son was the one who released this, not her. And so what if she posted
Playboy is a classy magazine. I could see if she was in some other stuff spreading.
Her mom was trying to make a point that, in my opinion, didn't work. You're trying to make a point. You're trying to make her look bad, but your son is the goofball. I mean, look at him. He's 30 years old, sitting on that couch with his hat on his head like he doesn't know if he's coming or going. And then, how about when Wendy Williams had to tell him to take off his hat? Oh, I'm promoting the show. I'm promoting our show. Because he had R&B on the top of his hat. And she told him to take off his hat. He doesn't, I don't know. He doesn't do anything for me. He really doesn't. He doesn't. He never really did. He actually never did. After I saw that sex tape, I said, Lord have mercy. This guy probably think he is the shit. But he is not the shit.
Brandy. I'm about to say Brandy is going to end, but Makael is going to end on Ray J.
I mean, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry because, I actually like their mom on the show. I do like their mom on the show, but I just didn't appreciate the way she came at Kim like that. And I wish that more people would have saw that interview that he did when he was playing those voicemails. Hopefully it's still on YouTube.
If it's still on YouTube,
then y'all need to find that. Because it was so sad how he was just he made it seem like it was just a big joke. Like, that's something personal and private. Why would you release something like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you do that? And you didn't have her consent to do that. She should have sued you. That's what she should have did. And I'm surprised she didn't. Or maybe she did. We just don't know.
Or maybe she made money off of it, too.
Or maybe she made money off it, too. But regardless if she made money or not, you don't do stuff like that to people. You know what I'm saying? Because now people look at her as, oh, well, you're just famous from the sex tape. You know, I mean, you are. I mean, technically, she's kind of is.
But she has done more things than that
Yeah.
sex tape. I don't even think about that sex tape when I think of Kim Kardashian.
No, actually, I don't think about it either when I think of Kim Kardashian.
Because I think of Reggie Bush now, and I think about Chloe, and I think about
a boy. She went from
Courtney.
a boy to a man. She did.
And
unfortunately, she's no longer with that man anymore.
They love black men. They sure do.
And you know, Reggie Bush is actually my age, but he looks like he's... And Ray J's like way older.
Reggie Bush is 23?
No, he's 24, I think. He's 23, 24. Yes, Reggie Bush is young.
I thought he was like 25.
He's way older than... I mean, Kim is way older than him.
Shit. I feel old.
Yeah, he's a young baby. I think Reggie Bush was born in 84 or 85. I think 85, though.
Shit, I feel old. Ooh. Anyway.
Child is like a man.
So, on what day we did that video?
Do you want those Skittles?
Shout out to Skittles and candy. Let me take some and I'll let you have the rest. Taste the rainbow. Okay. Now, on what day did we do that video? I think it was Tuesday. On Tuesday, Makael and I made a video. And at the end of the video, we talked about the Monique. We're almost to the end because we gave a lot of shout outs to like 10 minutes. And a lot of people were upset with our commentary about Monique. Now, I just wanted to be full known that I didn't say anything bad about Monique. What I said was, I just did not agree with her telling the public that she was molested without, you know, informing her family that she was going to go public with the story. You know, if anybody knew about it, it was her family and whoever friends that knows the family. But Monique is the one that made it public. And I just did not agree with that. And I didn't agree with her not speaking to her mother or father. You know, she cut the family off. And I think Monique should have been on that show with Oprah.
Well, Monique,
but she wasn't there.
But that's because Oprah invited her and Monique declined the invitation. But this is my thing. Now, a lot of y'all didn't like the video, the stuff that we had to say. That's okay. But we gave you our opinion. My thing is, okay, Monique, we know that you were molested, and we do take your side on that aspect because your brother, in my opinion, is still a monster for doing what he did to you. That was wrong. He should have never did that. But at the same time, we all know that age-old saying, there's always two sides to a story. And yes, your brother went on Oprah. He never denied that he molested you. He said that he molested you. He never denied it. He also told us that he too was molested, and he also gave us some other information that we did not know about from you because you didn't tell it. This is my thing. Apparently, Monique is upset with her family because her family wanted to keep the story in the family. Monique was upset because her parents invited her brother back home. After they kicked him out, they invited him back home, this, that, and the third. But you have to understand something. I said to myself...
Where did you hear that?
What, that she was upset? I read it on... It was a post... Where did I read this at? I'm trying to think of if that was that post that me and my coworker were reading.
Because I wasn't able to like... I seen it's like...
Angel had a post on Concrete Loop, and then at the bottom of it, it said click, but I don't know if because my coworker, she clicked on it and she was reading it, and then that's when me and her had a conversation about it. And you could tell that my coworker, she felt one way about it and I felt another way about it. But I think it was on that post. I'm not for sure. But anyway, apparently she didn't, like, she kind of felt that they invited him back home too soon. Whatever the case may be. Okay, I can understand that. But at the same time, I said to my coworker, can you just imagine how it must have felt for the parents? You see what I'm saying? Because yes, Monique was molested, but this is two people, this is their kids, knowing that one child molested another child. Can you just imagine how they feel?
Yeah.
You know, and it's like for a parent, you don't want to abandon your child. No matter what it is they did, you don't want to abandon them. Of course, her parents know that what he did was wrong, but it's like that's still their son. And it's like, I kind of put myself in their shoes and I said, you know, this must be so hard for them because they're consoling one child who was molested, but then they're trying to still, they're angry with this child, but they're still loving him at the same time because this is their son. And it's like, with me, I feel as though they all need counseling.
Yep.
They all need counseling. And I think that, you know what, maybe going on Oprah wasn't such a good idea, but they all need to get together and solve this, because not speaking to your family for 2.5 years, that's crazy. That's like really crazy. And you know, my coworker said, well, because apparently the family said that for years Monique was with them, you know, she was, they said that the brother, apparently the brother who molested her, they said at one point was her manager.
Oh, I don't know about that.
This is what I heard. This is what I heard. I don't know if it's true or not. But regardless of whether that's true or not, they were still all together, a family, as a family, together. But apparently something happened 2 years ago which triggered Monique to say, you know what, I don't want to deal with them at all. I would love to know what that is.
And they saying that it's money. And, you know, it's something that tells me that it can't be about money.
I don't think it's about money, because
if I was Monique's brother, you know, the Enquirer, all the tabloids would be going after him.
Yeah.
And he would have been told dark secrets about Monique. And they would have been had a lot of money. So I don't believe it's about money.
No, I don't think it's about money.
And even if it was about money, it still keeps you from talking to your family from 2 years and not saying Happy Mother's Day, Happy Father's Day, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. You can't pick up the phone to do that.
I think that she's holding her parents
I mean, but you know, when you think about it, though, it's like, what were their parents doing while their child was on drugs at 11 and 13?
Well, you know,
13?
and you know, that's me and my coworker, we said the same thing. We said there obviously was a problem within their household when they were younger. It wasn't just with the brother. It was something that was going on in their household that it wasn't right. Because like you said, how does an 11, 13-year-old be on drugs like that and you as a parent don't know that he's on drugs like that? You see what I'm saying? And then he's molested. He claims that he was molested too. It's like, what is going on in your household that y'all don't know what's going on? You know, like, and it's not like it's a one-parent household. It's a two-parent household. And neither one of y'all know what the hell's going on in your house? So, like I said to my coworker, I said, I think they all need counseling. And that's the point that we were trying to make. And you know, a lot of people thought that we were trying to take the side of the brother. We weren't trying to take the side of the brother. No, we were trying to take the side of the brother. I mean, we sympathize with Monique because she was molested. But at the same time, it's like, this isn't a stranger to Monique. This is her brother. And this wasn't a stranger to her parents. This is their son. So do you think that, okay, if you found out that your son or your daughter was doing that to one of your kids, would you just abandon your son?
Yeah, I would be very, very upset.
But would you abandon them?
I probably wouldn't speak to them for a while, but I would never say, you know what, I would never speak to you again. That's your child. That's someone who you help bring into this world. It's like there's nothing your child can do that can ever make you stop talking to them. Even if they killed someone, it's like you can never let go of that bond that you have between your child. That's your child. Now, if that was your brother, okay. If that was your uncle or somebody else, okay. But that's your child.
It just seems like.
Excuse me.
It just seems like somebody in that house or that family just doesn't want to solve this. And to me, it
should have
like,
been solved.
Yeah, to me,
because Monique is 42. We talking about something that happened over 30 years ago. Monique is 42, 43. She's
I'm not sure how old
and she told her mother at 15. So if Monique is like 42, 43, that was over 27 years ago, and this is still not resolved.
Yeah, like, I mean, after all these years, and you know what? I think that the family, if anything, is hurt by the fact that the family probably feels as though we were resolving this as a family. For all these years, we were together, we were doing family things, and then all of a sudden, 2 years ago, she just did a 360, and now she's no longer speaking to us. And they probably feel as though, well, you know, why after all these years, she's now decided not to talk to us anymore. You know, and I'm not saying that Monique should just forget about it, because that's something that you're never going to forget, especially when you're molested, and then you're molested by a relative. You're never going to forget that. But it's, why is that now that everybody is an adult, everybody's an adult, why can't you all now try to seek some type of counseling? Why can't you do that? You know, you're all adults now. You should all be able to get together and do some type of counseling with each other. I mean, like Kevin said, this happened over 30 years ago. You're never going to forget what happened, but you guys need to try to make it. I mean, your parents, Monique, are up in age. You know, do you really want something to happen to them and then you regret, like, oh my God, you know, I stopped talking to them and now look I mean, that. So in the old video, what I said, I don't know about Kevin, but what I said in the old video, I still stand by that. And if you don't like it, that's okay, because that's your opinion. But I still stand by that. I think that they need to get together and seek some counseling.
Yeah, and not on Dr. Phil.
And not on Dr.
Oprah.
Phil or on Oprah.
Because it's weird.
Oprah.
It's weird because we see Monique on TV. She's so proud of what black people are achieving, what black people are doing, and
Proud of her weight.
Yeah, and you're not speaking to your family. That's not
the Monique that. But see, that's not even the Monique that we know. You see what I'm saying? Because the Monique that we know, the Monique that we as the fans know, that Monique would have been, had this resolve. But now we're looking at this other Monique that it's like, well, why? Where's this coming from? Why wouldn't you want to, speak to it? If not with your brother, at least with your parents.
Even after winning an Oscar, you still don't want to speak to your parents.
That's like,
wow.
Yeah. So, I said, I don't change what I said. I just think a lot of you didn't agree with us, and that's all right. You don't have to agree with us, but I just want to make it clear that we weren't taking the side of her brother.
Yeah, a lot of people say, "Oh, y'all blaming the victim."
Yeah, like we weren't blaming the victim.
Not blaming the victim.
So, whatever.
Okay, now that we're done talking about that, someone texted you.
No, that's a tweet.
Oh,
that's what happens when I get tweets.
Oh, okay. And you're still up here.
And I think you're spraying something too, because I smell something. Yeah, she is spraying something because I can smell it.
Well, Amber is out in LA this time, so she won't be interrupting this video. So shout out to Amber in LA. Hope you're having a good time. Bring me back something. And yeah, I do smell that perfume.
You spraying?
Why are you spraying that?
And she's spraying a lot, and that's what that noise was that I kept hearing, because she's in there spraying it.
Tibby, when this video is over, you better not be in there.
So you know what you need to do? You need to leave out of the room and close the door. And you say something smart.
So, anyway.
I don't live here. And I'm out on the roof, and I still have to say I don't live here. Isn't that something? That is something.
Yes, it is. I forgot I was going to say. Oh, you guys. Freak. It is Pride Weekend in Philly. Philly Black Pride Weekend. But I probably won't be attending any of the events. So, if you're here looking for me, I'm not going to be there. Probably tomorrow night. I might go out to Shampoo tomorrow night. And you know what? I really want to go out tonight, but I have to go to work in the morning. And because I have to get up early, I don't want to be hung over at work. So I think I'm doing the adult decision, and I am going to stay home. Yesterday, there was a video released on YouTube from Sizzle Miami 2009. It was released by your boy NewNue. First, I'm going to give a shout out to NewNue, and I can't wait to see you again this May, next week. 5 weeks. We got 5 weeks to go. And I'm looking forward to seeing you, Lionel, London, Simba. I don't got time to name everybody. I look forward to seeing all of you guys. But that video that was released yesterday, okay, it felt like The Hangover watching that video, because I did not remember all of that action going on. And I hope that y'all don't look at me a little different. You know, y'all seen the freak side of me come out on that video.
I saw too much of you come out in that video.
Yes, and I did not. Well, you know, NewNue called me to approve some of the stuff in the video, but I didn't know.
That's why you don't approve shit until you look at it first.
I mean, it's all right. They can see me in my boxes. There's a picture of me
you
standing right here.
Wrapping yourself. Erected,
because
you're erected something in your boxes, and that's not something I wanted to see.
It's not cute.
No.
You didn't have to see.
I didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't know that was going to happen. And then you bent over with your flat ass.
Makael think my ass is flat.
It is flat. Right. Did y'all see?
It's all right for you to think that.
Then NewNue had the nerves in the video say something like, "Look at that donk" or something. I was like, "What the fuck is he looking at?" Because I see a bat.
This and it's not
okay, so it's like this and then that. It's like
fuck you, Makael.
It's a speed bump.
Whatever.
It's not no Makael.
Well, I mean,
you don't have no Makael.
I mean, if you want pictures, just email me. I'll send you. So,
Oh my God.
Let me stop. good video. It was so, I enjoyed the video. It was fun. Sizzle Miami is the fucking bomb. I'm going to be there May 27th through June the 1st. So if you're in the Miami area and if you're going to Sizzle, of course, you know you're going to run into me somehow. So don't be afraid to speak. One thing I do not want to hear is, oh, Skorpion, I seen you, but I was too afraid to speak. For what? Afraid to speak for what? You never know when you're ever going to get that chance to do it again. So if you see me, speak to me. And do the same for Makael, right? Right?
Don't you dare.
Right?
Yeah,
so anyway, yeah.
They can speak.
You don't want to sing your shoulda, coulda, woulda, oh, I shoulda spoke to the Skorpion. No, come, speak. And Makael and I will be there on Friday together at Hyatt Live, and you can come see us. For all Sizzle events going on, go to sizzleevents.com. It will be inside the more info box. You got the Sizzle for the men, and you got Sizzle Her for the women. You can find out all the things that's going on that weekend. It's going to be a whole lot of fun.
And you got Sizzle Him or Her for those in between. I mean, I'm sure there'll be a lot of them down there too, right?
Oh yes, a lot of the transgenders will be there.
Now, who said anything about transgender?
Well, I'm just saying, they will be.
I wasn't talking about them.
It's getting cold up on this bed.
Yeah, my nipples are getting hard.
Speaking of nipples, I want to get my nipples pierced.
Oh, see, now you're just... First of all, you already have man boobs.
Where? 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 Bitch, this shit don't shape. Where? Stop playing.
And you want to send a naked picture?
I didn't say it would be naked. It would be me like this. It'll be like this. Let me stop.
Oh, no! No, you did not bend over with that flatbed.
Oh, girl, please. Makael.
Did y'all see what he said? Oh,
I'm really hoping you guys have a good weekend, because there will be no Skorpion Show videos until Monday. Now, a lot of people are asking when Keys is coming on. When I look at my schedule tomorrow, I will let you guys know. I was trying to get Steph Jones on the Skorpion Show, but I don't think that we'll be able to catch up with him this weekend. So there will be another time, you know, when he's back in the New York area, we could get Steph.
I officially started my.
Come back into the camera.
Oh yeah, last night I officially started my.
Sizzle workout.
Please, I'm fine the way I am. Okay. I'm fine the way I. Don't pour that on me. I'm fine the way I am. I officially started my. Get Kelly rolling on the Skorpion Show promotion. Last night I hit her up, not in a DM because, you know, she and I don't roll the way you and her roll. But I was able to, and you know, hopefully since Kevin and her, you know, hit each other, they chat in their DMs. Hopefully Kevin can, you know.
I will ask. I did not ask her because I'm waiting for the first single to be released.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, but it's not. It's not bad to try to start early.
Yeah.
And by the way, speaking of, you know, singers, not right down the street, but not too far from here in walking distance, Monica, Fabulous, Trey Songz, all of them will
Roxy,
be in the
Cosmic
Roxy from 106 Park. They're all going to be right down there. And we can actually, if we stand up, we probably be able to see the
we can see both. We can't see the Lyric Chorus, but I can show y'all the building right across the street from the Lyric Chorus Center. So,
is it that? It's the tan one.
Hold on.
That tan building.
Yep. You see that? Wait, I'm gonna zoom in. Ooh. I'm gonna zoom into the building, and right across the street, Monica and them is performing.
That tan building, well, right below, you can't see the building, but it's the Lyric Chorus Center, which is. It's not the Wachovia Center, because the Wachovia Center is the big arena where the 76ers play at, and that's where stars like Jay-Z and Beyonce perform at, the big arena.
Oh, so you throwing shade?
No, I'm not. The Lyric Chorus Center is a much smaller arena. It's for Temple University, and the Lyric Chorus Center is usually for stars who can't get a big crowd. But, I'm joking, but it's true.
It's fucking serious.
It's true. It's like, no, it's
not. So when Alicia Keys performed this, because she can't sell out the Wachovia.
Well, I mean,
which is true.
Which is kind of true. I mean, she sold out Madison Square Garden because of the fact that it's Alicia Keys and it's Madison Square Garden,
it's
my
New York.
hometown, and it's New York. So of course, and then on top of that, people know that at Madison Square Garden, there's always going to be a special guest that pops up. And I mean, she had 3 special guests: Jay-Z, Beyonce, and Swizz.
Oh, Jay-Z was there?
Yeah, they
was
performed in New York.
performing?
Yeah, I saw the video.
Oh shit, I ain't seen
It was
that.
it was cute how they did it because Swizz Beatz kind of introduced Jay-Z, but Swizz Beatz came out and performed on to the next one, but he performed it for 3.5 seconds, which his performance was kind of pointless.
My favorite Madison Square Garden show, besides the Velvet Rope, is Jay-Z Fade the Black tour that was inside that building when he gave everybody get their shine and do their own shit on the stage. I enjoyed the Fade the Black concert, and I enjoyed the 9/11 concert.
Oh, the 9/11 concert was all day. I saw both of them, but
wait
the
to see
9/11
Jay-Z.
concert-
I want to go to a Jay-Z concert. I want to go to a Mary concert.
First of all, I
wanna go
told
to-
him a long time ago because I've seen Jay-Z in concert 3 times, okay? 3 times. Yup, I have. I've seen him in concert more than I've seen Beyonce because before I became a Beyonce
Damn,
fan,
bitch, you went the whole video.
Before I became
you went
a
the
Beyonce
whole
fan,
video.
before
Damn.
I became a Beyonce fan, I was a Jay-Z fan. Okay, I was a Jay-Z fan, so I've seen Jay-Z 3 times in
And you
concert,
know what,
and he puts on a motherfucking show.
I can't wait to see him.
And I told you that.
Yeah.
He
You know
puts on a
what?
show.
I was mad at some people because I did Block TV last night, and some of them bitches didn't even know what Sexy Daddy was off the Survivor album. Some people ain't never hear a stay from the writings on the wall.
Oh, that's what you were talking about when you were
Yes,
I saw
I'm
people
like,
talking about that on
ooh.
Twitter.
I said, you know what? They probably was too young because I was like, how old are y'all? They're like, oh, 16,
I'm surprised
17,
people don't know who
you know.
what Sexy Daddy is.
And they were like, well, I said, well, 10 years, but it's all right.
Well, I mean,
Get into your Destiny's Child history.
But anyway, back
Yeah. to the video.
what video?
This video that we
Oh,
recorded. Yes.
Is that still on?
Yes. I mean, even though, can we say some names from Twitter right quick?
Why?
We could give them some Twitter shout outs to some of our followers. Because I don't have my phone.
If you look
up
at
there.
mine, then you'll just be looking at my followers, not
So
yours.
it's all right, give them a shout out.
Okay, we can give it. Okay, the first person I saw was Spoken Reasons, so we can give a shout out to Spoken Reasons. We can give a shout out to. I can never pronounce his name.
What? Clevon.
Clevon.
Timms. J. Marbell.
I'm So Janet.
Yeah. And you know what? I'm so Janet. I would have never blocked you on Twitter had I would have known that you had changed your name from Kid. So now I gotta unblock you. Who else?
But wait a minute. So you didn't know that he was a Janet
No,
fan?
I just thought he was coming at my neck. And lately.
Oh
when people come at
no!
my
Because
neck, I just
that
blocked
was
them.
first of all that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
And he hit me up and he explained to me in the DM that whole situation. And I said, well, I really didn't know what to say because I'm like, I can't tell you
To unblock somebody.
who to unblock because that's your Twitter page. I couldn't do that. But yeah, I wish that he would change his.
People keep changing their name. I be
First
like,
of all,
bitch, I
when he
don't know who
first of all when he the very first, because he's been like this Janet thing for a long time, and he hasn't had his picture up since he started Twitter, which was like last year. And so one day when I saw him on my timeline, I was like, first of all, who is this Janet Jackson person that I'm following? Because
We're not gonna go there.
okay. I'm like, what Janet on my timeline? But then I got into the name, and I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, oh, this is Kid. Oh yeah. The Kid needs to change. He needs to put his picture back up there at least one time. But who else are we going? Oh, NewNue.
Yeah,
we can give a shout out to
Don't
NewNue.
say it like that. What's up, NewNue? Hey.
We can give a shout out to Corey162, Juicy Anna. That's my girlfriend.
Yes.
My mother who's calling. Hold on. Hello? Down in Philly.
She hung up on you?
No, this is what my mother does. This is what my mother. Go down that fucking roof. This is what my mother does.
That's what you get for talking shit in your head.
She gonna go, where you at? And I tell her, oh, okay. Come on, you do stuff like that with kids. I'm not no kid.
You her kid.
Yeah, but still. I scrape my phone too. I gotta wipe it off when I go in there. But enough with the shout outs. Oh yeah, Juicy Anna, that's my girlfriend. We can give a shout out to Brian B, Africano Boy, because they're the people who are on my Twitter timeline right about now.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's it. There were more people on my timeline than I saw. I just didn't want to shout them out.
He got his favorites. People think you got your favorite people that you tweet with on Twitter.
They always say that. How come you some girl hit me up and was like, you tweet the same people. Then she had the nerves to list the people that I'm following.
Yes.
And I'm like, what the fuck?
Who was that one that unfollowed you to unfollow me yesterday? Remember? Oh, I was like, what is going on?
He got upset with me. He says, oh, I don't like you because, what did he say? I don't like you no more because you
think you uppity or something?
You think you know? You think you the better Beyonce fan than everybody else. I think that's just jealousy. But you know what I think? But you know what I did? I set his ass straight today.
Really? Today?
Yeah, today. Because he unfollowed me yesterday, but I set his ass straight today. Mm-hmm. Because you know some people like to unfollow you, and then follow you, and then follow you back up. Mm-hmm. But this is what I did. I blocked his ass. Mm-hmm. So now you can't follow me no more. There you go.
And you know, I started blocking people a long time ago. That's why you don't see me go back and forth with people on Twitter.
Oh no.
Block.
Oh no,
the block button is your best friend.
Yeah, the block button becomes your best friend. Now, see, I didn't block him yesterday because I wanted him to think that, oh, okay, well then I'll be able to follow him again in the future if I want to. No, you won't, boo-boo.
Did he follow you and then you blocked him?
He was following me for a long time. He's been following me for a long time. But
why,
I think he just got
why do you think I was going to get on his side?
I don't know.
And can I ask you a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Now, how was it? I was on Twitter before you, right? Mm-hmm. Now, you have almost 40,000 tweets.
Actually, I think I have over 40. Let's look at the thing.
Sure. And I ain't even hit 30,000
Well, you know why it is? Because you got to think of it like this. Before you started working, I would already be on Twitter before you, because remember, I used to get up early in the morning. And then you would wake up like in the mid-afternoon. And by that time, I was already tweeting. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, hello, I'd be on Twitter more than you. And then I'm Makael.
I couldn't even get Makael to get on. I ain't joining that
Remember
shit.
that? A long time ago, you couldn't get me to get on there. See? 40,223 tweets. That's a lot of tweets.
You need to go to Twitter head.
I do. I need to go to Twitter.
Tweet head.
I need to go to Twitter.
Twitter Anonymous.
But Twitter has helped me. It's helped me reach a larger Beyonce audience.
Mm-hmm. YouTube has done that though.
Yeah, but
someone said on the video that our video has been taken over by Beyonce fans, and no matter what we talk about, they're always trying to compare them to Beyonce.
Compare who to Beyonce?
Like Ciara ride video. Some people like.
But we didn't compare her to Beyonce. No. Did we compare her to Beyonce in this video?
We didn't say Beyonce to late. I thought we wasn't going to go.
But we didn't say Beyonce when we were comparing Ride. Just now, did we? No, we didn't say anybody.
Because I didn't even see
We
her
said
then.
Ciara.
I said Trina.
Yeah, we said Ciara.
Trina, yeah, because you know, thick girls, thick period.
I mean, that whole scene didn't look cute to me. That whole fur coat with that bathing suit and her hair swooped over, that just didn't look cute to me. And then the red lipstick.
Did you think Ludacris added anything to the video?
No, he didn't. I think he would have added something to the video had she been like dancing around him.
On him.
Yeah, on him. So you know what that scene kind of reminds me now? Now that you think of it, now that I think of it, you know what that scene kind of reminds me of?
What?
In Upgrade You, when Beyonce was in that white car. That's what that scene even though
I thought it, but I ain't say it.
Even, you know, no, I'm gonna be honest with you. Now that you think about it, even though Ciara didn't have the ponytail and she didn't have the shades, but that's what it kind of was reminding me. Like Ludacris was her Jay-Z and she was the Beyonce, and they were standing next to this fancy car, and it was kind of, that's what it kind of was giving me. But I was like,
I was thinking that, but you said it.
Shoot me.
That's gonna wait. Before we end this video, it's something else I had to say. Like,
oh yeah, shout out to Joe Works, because you know he gets funnier and funnier by the day.
Yes.
I really do think he needs professional help.
Y'all can't see my eyes. So shout out to Coco and Breezy for these glasses.
Somebody, Joe Work is so he is hilarious, but he's hilarious on the tip where you'd be like, look, because he tried to throw shade at me the other day. With the whole, because listen, I said something on Twitter.
Wait, before you tell the story, okay. I gotta give a shout out to Tudor Man for coming to my story yesterday. And we was busting up for like 20-30 minutes. Such a nice person. Thank you for coming through, because I was so bored at work yesterday.
He must have been bored too if he came in here to bust it up with you.
Well, I ain't make it boring for him while he was there. And he gave me a lot of information. So thank you. Now, go ahead. Go ahead, Joe Work.
Anyway, oh yeah, Joe Work, he got upset with me. Well, he didn't get upset with me, but I thought it was funny. He when the other day when I saw a ride for the first time, when I saw the video, I wrote on Twitter and I was like, oh, I like the video, and then that was that. Mm-hmm. But Joe Work hit me up and he was like, oh, it's funny that you write one thing about how you like the video, but if you didn't like it, your whole timeline would have been filled about how you don't like the video. But since I liked the video and I only wrote one thing, and I'm thinking like, okay, I liked it, I wrote it, and that's it. I'm not gonna fill my timeline with, oh, I love Ciara.
Yeah, it's like, Ciara working for the bodysuit.
Yeah,
I love
I'm not gonna do all that.
I love when she.
There was a lot of things in the video. Well, there were some things in the video that I didn't like, but I didn't dwell on that. I said that I liked the video. Had I said what I didn't like in the video, the Ciara stands would have been all over me. Robert from New York, Joe Work, Ibn. Who else is a Ciara stan?
Some of y'all. They watch.
Oh God, they would have been all over me like white on rice. Oh, you just
Ciara.
Oh, why you always hating on CC?
Ciara Minaj,
you just hate. You just all up in Beyonce ass. You always kissing Beyonce ass.
I know somebody gonna leave a comment and say, I love the Skorpion show, but y'all always talk about Beyonce.
Yep, that's what they're gonna say. You always kissing Beyonce ass, Makael. Why don't you just wipe it for her? I done heard it all. Before. I done heard that.
Heard it all before.
Oh, you just...
All of your sweet talk, baby this, baby that, but your lies ain't working now. Look who's hurting now. See, I had to shut you down.
Had to shut you down.
What were you thinking? Bringing her into our home.
In our bed,
you must have fell and bumped your head, messing up my sheets and violating me. Got me about to call my peeps and take it to the streets. There's nothing you can do, and there's nothing you can say that can persuade me
to stay with you another day.
You have crossed the line to the point of no return. What you do from here on out, I am no longer concerned. See,
he can play Sunshine Anderson better than I can because he has the gap. Shade.
Yo, ain't nothing wrong with gaps. Do you know gaps make people sexy?
Yeah, when you're sucking that bird.
Well, y'all know. Oh, never mind.
All right now.
Yes.
All right.
And you worrying about birds that... Birds can't suck.
Shake what your mama gave ya. Shake what your mama...
Again, if y'all wonder who these glasses by, they're by Coco and Breezy. Follow Coco and Breezy on Twitter. The link is inside the more info box. And hopefully I have next weekend off, and Makael and I will be hanging out with them, and we'll have them on the show.
In New York!
There you go. Concrete
jungle where dreams are made of. There's nothing you can't do. Now you're in New York.
Oh, girl.
These streets will make you feel brand new. These lights will inspire you. Let's hear it for New York, New York. Here I go. Here, point it over to the horizon.
Hold on.
Point it over to the horizon, Jim. Get me in the horizon. Don't get me all the way. Come up closer. Come up closer.
How close do you want to be?
Closer, damn it. Over this way.
Don't move it, bitch. Hold on. Don't fall off that edge.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I'm in the ghetto, so I can do this.
Makael, tell them have a good weekend.
Have a good weekend.
And ladies, one more thing. I'm going to tell y'all what my teacher used to say back in the day.
What she used to say? What he used to say?
Ladies, it's the weekend. Keep your books open and your legs closed.